Here we are, the first frame with Lori Grieder from Minnedosa, Manitoba.
Lori starts, unfortunately, with one of those splits. Very difficult to spare, but in this kind of a match, you're going to have to pick every pin out there. You never know how close they're going to be.
A few facts on Lori. She's 18 years of age and last year competed in the YBC Bowling Championship, and she picked up the bronze medal there, Ed, in the singles. So it's a little different, I understand, going here to the Carling O'Keefe Sports Canadian 5-Pin Bowling Championship as to the YBC.
Oh, it's got to be the biggest jump you can make, going from the YBC to top of the list in the singles. She averaged 279 for 15 games, led the qualifying. And here she is in the final against Bev Meyer, who last year was the rookie. And Bev lost out in the final, unfortunately, but she looks like she's still throwing that strong ball. To get here in her semifinal match, she threw at 340 games.
Right, and there's Bev Meyer, 22 years old. She's from Red Deer. We mentioned she lost out in last year's finalist. What a way to start for Bev Meyer. Well, that puts the pressure right on the rookie right away.
Right off the bat.
There's Grieder picking all her wood up in the first frame, and of course Meyer coming back with one mark there.
This extra year experience for Bev, I think you're going to see, is going to make a big difference in this match, I feel, in that...
Well, last year in Thunder Bay, you may recall, she was up against Marnie Galloway, and it was a tough start for Bev Meyer. She had a couple of head pins right away, and what a difference a year makes. Here she starts with a strike, and now she's looking for that spare.
Oh, missed it. Well, picking her wood now would give her 43 in the second frame. Lori would have to get a mark up in that frame, be the striker or spare, to have a chance to be ahead. We're sitting very close to these bowlers, and I'm just hoping that we're not going to interfere with them in their concentration. This will be a good test of their concentration.
It sure will. Well, here she is, Lori Grieder from Minnedosa, Manitoba. Let's see if she can put a little heat here on
intense concentration on Lori's face. It's throwing a good ball, and she's come right back.
She needed that. She came through. That feels a little bit better, I know.
Takes a few elephants off your back if you can get that mark and get that momentum going. Lori's been pretty active in her youth, bowling in Pepsi-Cola championships and YBC. Right there with a double.
2 in a row.
She, in effect, is now ahead of Bev, regardless of what Bev does. We'll see what Bev can do coming back. She's been throwing a beautiful ball this week, so no reason to believe she'll be any different in the finals.
Bev throughout the week threw 300 games.
There she is, right back. I think we're going to have a heck of a match, Kevin.
Boy, this should be a good one, because Lori Grieder through the week had 4 300 games. So there you see it. We could have a couple of 300 games here, I think, Ken.
Oh, it could be very easy. They're on the road now. They throw nice. Bev comes back with a double. Lori now needs a mark to stay ahead of her. Another strike. Hard to believe that Lori's only 18 years of age and Bev is 22. And they've got a ton of experience between them.
Yeah, 3 in a row. Boy, any nervousness she showed is over, because after that first frame, she's back.
She's throwing a beautiful ball. Right now, she has a 17-pin edge in the second frame. Both sitting there with doubles.
A lot of black marks.
He's there again.
Yes, again. 4 in a row.
Now she forces Bev to get a strike just to stay her 17 pins down.
During the weekend, they bowled on these lanes once, on lanes 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And Bev here had 256 and a 267 game.
He's got another ball. There she is.
Again. Boy, it's
What
just
a
like
match.
teamwork.
17 pin difference after 3. 4 in a row for Lori and a triple for Bev. The only thing that ruined Bev is that corner pin in the second, which she unfortunately didn't pick up. 4 in a row.
Boy.
Now she just turns the pressure around. Every time they get a strike or two, they're turning it back.
Well, here's Lori. We talked about her before during the week. She led from start to finish.
Looks like she's unbelievable. What a match. Oh, that's magnificent bowling.
Boy.
You can watch all those strikes appearing on your screen, and it's well, she gets a little bit of a break at her corner right.
We'll take a look at that now in slow motion. As you see, 3-pin just going over the corner, leaving just the 2-pin left.
Right. And she gets her spare. So
good picking.
Score-wise, if they were both to strike out from this point, Bev would win the match. It's but now Bev must come in with a strike for sure to contain herself in the game. She's throwing a good ball again, and she's got it.
Clockwork by Bev Meyer out of Red Deer. She lost last year's Canadian final in Thunder Bay, and she wants to redeem herself here in Saskatoon.
She is throwing a beautiful ball. If she gets this mark, she will have a slight edge on Laurie with 3 frames to go. And she does. That's 6 in a row.
Meyer from Red Deer. We'll be back with more Canadian 5-pin bowling championships from Saskatoon. We're back again in Saskatoon at the Carling O'Keefe Sports Canadian 5-pin bowling championship.
Laurie missed the first time she's missed.
And Lori Grieder.
She must come up with a spare. We're seeing as Bev sitting on her double right now, 223 in the 6th in the double.
Quite a story with Lori and her brother Bob Grieder from Minnedosa. Bob was the Manitoba men's singles representative this year.
Oh, she covered the spare. She now must get a strike to retain any chance of winning with Bev sitting on 6 in a row.
That, by the way, is the first time.
She's got to be mounting out there, Kevin. 2 frames each to go. The scores are magnificent scores.
9th frame. Oh, that hurts.
You can't hit him much better than that. Now she needs a spare.
Concentration. She has to pick this one up.
She is there. She's got
Right
her
on.
spare.
Right on.
These girls are putting on a magnificent bowling show. They make it look a little too easy.
Bev Meyer, how many has she got?
She's on 6 in a row now.
6 in a row. 6 strikes.
She puts another one on this one, and she'll have a good edge going into the last frame.
Her league average is around 255, and what a performance she has put on here today.
Yes, she's got 7 in a row. 268. You know that Bev is looking at a 403 game if she was to strike out.
Boy, I'll tell you, they have a color TV up for grabs for those that can bowl a 450 game.
450 game, right. You're not going to come much closer than these two girls have given you a shot at, I'll tell you.
Look at that second frame. Bev.
8 in a row.
Bev Meyer.
2 more and she has a 403. She's throwing a power. They're both throwing good balls. When you look at the score sheet, there's only been 1 miss between them. They've been picking all their wood, all their pins, all their spares. You are now looking at our new ladies single champion.
Bev Meyer, and she will finish off the 10th frame. And Bev Meyer.
A full hit will give her a 403 game. Not bad for the national championship.
Beautiful.
She's right there.
Yes!
403.
For the new Canadian ladies champion, Bev Meyer from Red Deer, Alberta.
The only thing ruining her perfect game was the corner pin in the second frame, and she missed it for a spare. Otherwise, she finished with 10 in a row.
And
Lori. Lori can shoot 346 and lose.
Oh, unreal. You see, Bev, the expression on Bev's face.
Oh, is she one happy girl?
You talk about the pressure, but both of these have come through. Come on, Lori, get it. Our first head pin.
Now, Lori started with a split and had a head pin in the last frame. But can you believe in Bev Meyer redeeming herself from her first showing last year with this kind of a match?
Who would have ever known? Back in the second frame. That open.
That's right. 326 for Lori.
What a beautiful game. Bev Meyer